Fall is the season where gardens naturally shift and start preparing for the colder months ahead. This seasonal change calls for a garden transformation, a sort of last push for readiness. The most essential step to take: managing your perennials and taking care of those hardy plants that will sleep through the winter and emerge rejuvenated in spring. Fall is also an ideal time to make any necessary upgrades to structures like high tunnels and clean tools so they're primed for next season. Let's dive into which perennials need cutting back in the fall, how to get those high tunnel end walls secured, and why a clean, sharpened pair of Felcos is your best gardening friend. What perennials to cut back in fall? Why fall cutting is important. Perennials bring life, texture, and color to gardens, year after year. While some can be left as they are, there are strategic reasons to cut back certain types of perennials. Cutting back helps reduce the risk of pest issues, improves airflow, and prevents fungal problems from overwintering in the stems and leaves. Plus, by removing the spent growth, we're giving each plant a fresh start for spring, reducing the competition for nutrients in the soil. Perennials to cut back in fall. When it comes to deciding which perennials need pruning in fall, a few reliable choices make the list each time. These are plants that often die back naturally or benefit from reduced growth in the colder months. Let's go over some of the primary types. Bee balm, Monarda. Bee balm is notorious for its tendency to develop mildew. Cutting this plant back after its vibrant summer blooms fade keeps that fungal problem at bay, helping the plant stay healthy through winter. Catmint, Nepeta. After catmint's purple blooms are spent, trimming it back by about a third prepares it well for spring. You're also reducing the chance of leggy, sparse growth by maintaining a compact structure. Hostas. These lush plants tend to droop and lose vigor once frost hits. By trimming back dead leaves, you'll prevent mold and rot from accumulating around the plant. Peonies. While it may be tempting to leave peonies as they are, it's best to cut back the foliage to the ground after frost. This helps avoid fungal diseases that thrive on peony leaves and ensures a healthier plant next season. Daylilies, Hemerocallis. Though hardy, daylilies benefit from a thorough trim in fall. Remove dead foliage to keep the garden spot looking tidy and prepared for fresh growth in spring. Phlox. Like bee balm, phlox is prone to mildew. Removing any wilted stems and leaves discourages disease and promotes a healthy root system. Perennials to leave standing. While we're eager to tidy up, not every perennial needs pruning in fall. Some plants actually benefit from being left intact. Coneflowers, Echinacea. These provide natural bird food with their seed heads in winter, offering a valuable food source while adding a wintry appeal to your garden. Sedum, Autumn Joy. Sedum's textured blooms hold their shape even through snowfall, creating a captivating winter landscape. High tunnels end walls are up. Benefits of high tunnels in fall and winter. High tunnels, often referred to as hoop houses, are game changers for year-round gardening. They provide protection from cold weather, extend the growing season, and keep tender crops sheltered from the elements. In fall, putting up the end walls on your high tunnels is crucial to maintain that protection, preventing drafts and retaining warmth. Steps to secure end walls on high tunnels. To get your high tunnels ready for the colder months, a few key steps help ensure the structure will endure winter's challenges. Check the frame integrity before setting up the end walls. Ensure that the frame is stable. A wobbly structure can struggle under winter's weight, so reinforcing any loose joints now is essential. Measure and fit the end walls. Many high tunnel kits come with end walls ready to attach, but if yours is custom built, you may need to measure and cut the plastic. Fit the walls snugly along the sides, ensuring minimal gaps where heat might escape. Attach the plastic securely. High winds can stress the plastic end walls. Use clamps, grommets, and even weatherproof tape if needed, to secure the plastic tightly against the frame. Cold weather crops to consider. Once the end walls are up, High tunnels make it possible to grow cold weather crops like spinach, kale, and carrots. These hardy vegetables don't just tolerate chilly conditions, they thrive in them. With your tunnels securely wrapped, you can look forward to fresh greens and veggies even in the dead of winter. Cleaning and maintaining your FELCOS. Why tool maintenance matters. As any seasoned gardener knows, clean tools make a difference. Over time, pruners, shears, and other tools accumulate sap, dirt, and plant residue that dull blades and make cuts less effective. Felcos, specifically, are high-quality pruners that benefit from regular maintenance to preserve their sharpness, longevity, and ease of use. Steps to clean and sharpen Felcos. Caring for Felcos or any pruners involves cleaning, oiling, and sharpening. Each step enhances the pruner's performance and lifespan. Disassemble. Begin by disassembling the Felcos carefully. This makes it easier to clean all parts, including hard-to-reach places around the blade. Clean with a wire brush and mild soap. Use a wire brush and a bit of mild soap to scrub off any plant residue or dirt. A toothbrush can also help reach small spaces around the spring and blade. Sharpen the blade with a sharpening stone or file. Gently run the blade along the stone at a 20 to 30 degree angle. A sharp blade reduces strain on plants, making cleaner cuts that heal faster. Oil and reassemble. Once clean and sharpened, apply a bit of mineral oil to protect the metal parts from rust. Reassemble, and test to ensure the pruners move smoothly. Storing your tools for winter. After your tools are cleaned and sharpened, proper storage is the final step. Stow them in a dry place, ideally hanging up so that blades aren't resting on damp surfaces. Some gardeners even go a step further by wrapping blades in a lightly oiled cloth to prevent moisture exposure. Conclusion: fall is a busy time in the garden, but with the right approach, it's also incredibly rewarding. By cutting back select perennials, securing high tunnels for winter growing, and cleaning our trusted Felcos, we're setting the stage for a robust and thriving garden come spring. Gardens thrive on this seasonal rhythm, and each step we take now will pay off in healthier plants and tools ready to go when the growing season starts again.